Hi, my name is Dike and welcome to this Femme embodiment practice specifically designed for the woman who is feeling exhausted. That could be physically exhausted, but also if you're feeling exhausted from being the one that always has all of the responsibilities, is keeping all of the balls up, is having to constantly go and do and organize and think and be the one in charge. Now, if that's you, this practice is perfect to basically slow down, to soften, to come back into your body. So moving out of your head into your body. And this is where your feminine side, your feminine energy, your feminine essence lies. Also, this practice is perfect to regulate your nervous system. So if you've been in this sort of like overdrive, overwhelm mode, this practice will help you to basically take a deep breath, as if your whole system can finally come back into this sort of rest and digest mode where it's feeling safe and where it's feeling held and where it's feeling like it can actually relax. That means for this practice, basically, you don't even have to do much because we're going to actually be doing it lying down. So basically, you're going to come to lie down. I'll be guiding you step by step through the practice. 1 bell marks the start, 3 bells mark the end of this embodiment practice. So for now, I'm going to invite you already to come lying down. I'll join you there in a moment. Just letting your feet fall open naturally. Palms are facing up. And you can close down your eyes. And as a first important note, I want you to know that if this is it, if you just lying down and just listening to this practice for the next about 10 minutes or so, if that's all that you're doing, that's already enough. So know that if you're really that tired, if there's that much of exhaustion in your body, just lying down here, that's perfectly enough already. So give yourself that grace. Already thank yourself for showing up and making the effort to get to this space, to get to this point. And then from here, I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath. So taking a gentle but deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale with an open mouth, relaxed jaw, as if you're letting it all go, sigh it out. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale, let it all go, sigh it out. And again, with that letting go, you can also even imagine that you're letting go of any stress, any worries, any doubts, any other responsibilities or things that are on your mind. Taking another deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. And then allowing your body to just get heavy. And for a moment here, I want you to notice all of those points where your body is touching the floor, the mat, the surface that you're lying on, as you can also do this practice in bed. So just noticing where the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, your upper spine, lower spine, your bum, your hips, your arms, back of your hands, and your hamstrings, calves, heels, your feet. See if you can sense all of those points where it's touching with the surface. And see if you can connect to that feeling of support, that feeling of safety that's naturally here. And remembering that you are always supported, that you are being held. And deep breath in. Exhale again, sigh it out. And then from here, I'm going to invite you to start shaking and moving very gently different parts of your body. So you're lying down. And so we're getting to that space of deep relaxation. But sometimes, and maybe you've experienced this, when there's been a lot of things going on, it's hard to relax, as if your body is almost a little restless. And so in order to support your body in sort of really shifting modes, shifting from this masculine going, doing mode to this more feminine, soft, receptive mode, it can be helpful to sort of use the body. That's where your feminine essence lies. That feminine mode gets activated. And so bringing your attention towards your right leg, and I want you to just gently move and shake a little bit your right leg. So just the right leg, kind of shake it out. You can wiggle your toes. Beautiful. And then we're going to shift legs. So left leg, moving, sort of shaking. You can move your foot left and right, or you can sort of kick a little bit, but very gentle, sort of shaking your left leg. Now shaking both legs at the same time. So just moving your legs as if you're shaking off any tension, any stress, anything that's not serving you, anything you'd like to let go, just shake it off. Beautiful. And then slowly letting the legs come to stillness. And just for a short, brief moment here, see if you can just be present and aware of the sensations in your legs right now. Maybe there's something to feel, maybe not. That's perfectly all right. And then from here, we're going to play with the arms. So right arm, shake it out. You can do that by lifting it up and just sort of like shaking and moving, but you can also keep it lying down and just moving it out. Moving it around, shaking. And if at some point your body takes a deep breath naturally, that's amazing. It's a sign it's relaxing. If you start yawning, it's totally fine also. I won't take it personal. I know it's not because it's boring, but because your system is relaxing. And then letting your right arm come to stillness and doing the same with the left. So shaking out your left arm, either up in the sky or out to the side. So shaking out that left arm. And shaking out both arms at the same time. And again, imagining as if you're shaking off any stress, any tension, anything that's not serving, anything that's not yours. Beautiful. And then letting your arms come down to the mat. And again, just taking a moment to witness, noticing if there's any sensations that you can notice in your arms. Maybe you're noticing these sort of like tingles or some sort of movement or aliveness in your arms or before in your legs. So that's energy moving. And that means you're becoming aware of this feminine current in your body. And now from here, last minute or so, I want to invite you to just more intuitively move and stretch and shake your body, as if you're giving permission to the body to be like, I trust you. I know that you're wise. Show me where there's any stress or any tension that's unreleased, and just letting your body shake it off for you. So maybe automatically your body already starts sort of twisting or twitching or shaking a little bit, or there's something there. Just trust it. You don't have to understand it, because the feminine isn't logical, it's intuitive. And your body always tries to communicate. And if you're not sure what to do, that's all right. Just sort of wiggle and shake your body a little bit, as if you're like shimmying, shaking, but lying down. And then maybe you're automatically feeling one part of the body that's like wants a little bit more release. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back to stillness. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale, side out. And now just dropping into stillness. We'll be here for a little bit, so you can just integrate this practice and really drop into that restful space. And slowly bringing a little bit of movement back into your fingertips. These 3 bells mark the end of this practice. You can come into a little namaste, thanking yourself for showing up. And I want to thank you for practicing with me today. Now, if you want more of this, if you want to live more from your feminine essence, less so from your head that's always on, always thinking, always busy, or you're always moving fast from one thing to the other, always giving, always carrying all of the responsibility. If you're exhausted of that and want more to lean back, to receive more, to soften more, then what's actually really helpful is to start off your day like that, connecting to your feminine essence first. And I've created a free 5-step feminine embodiment routine. I'm gonna link it down in the description below for you to check it out. I would love for you to join me there, because if you start your day off right, living from your feminine essence and feminine energy is actually not that difficult. Besides that, I also work one-on-one with women, specifically if you got stuck in this sort of masculine overdrive loop. You've been taught to be this strong, independent woman. And over time, even though your life became very successful and you're really good at analyzing, going, doing, organizing, holding all of that responsibility, being ambitious, at the same time, deep down, you know there's a part of you missing. There is a lack of balance. And so if you want to learn about your feminine side, understanding how your body works, as a woman, and then come back to this softness, to feeling, to your sensitivity, and also to your pleasure. And from there, basically turning the lights back on, then I am your woman. Go check out the information in the description down below. And lastly, make sure to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and also feel free to leave a comment. I would love to know how this was for you. I love connecting with you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.